I hate doing these things. I hate feeling like I'm judging, but I know I'm not. I'm only telling the truth. I'm only putting reason and logic together. You know what I mean? And well, even if I'm not a chosen one, which I hate saying anymore, it's just I gotta use something. What makes people feel more comfortable? I have to acknowledge God and that this vessel is currently working for him. Like, what would be the well? Anyways, I wanted to come on and I want to try and help Dana because I think Dana's headed to bad places, and I want to explain why. I just don't want to say, Dana, you're a bad girl. I want to explain because I think you got a deep, dark soul there, sister. And I want to tell you why I think that. That way you might want to make the change, but that's up to you. Maybe you want to consider me a crazy person and you don't want to face yourself. But Dana and I used to talk a while back, and what happened was I reached out to her and said, "Hey, Dana, if you're a really good person, you should probably see that the Dagburns really aren't good people. You know what I mean?" So Dana responded back and said, "Wow, Upchurch accused Dagburn of being one of those p words." So I kindly made another video explaining Ryan never said such thing. Ryan showed texts of Dagburn saying that he was going to message a 13-year-old girl. Maybe he didn't know she was 13, but that's what she was. You know what I mean? So that's all he did. He never said Dagburn did it. He just, why would a grown man want to get a hold of a young girl? And Dagburn's not stupid. He knew that he had a younger sister. He's just playing dumb. He got to know he knew that whole family. But anyway, she didn't want to acknowledge it even after I gave her all the evidence and said he never said that. And she still. And I thought to myself, she's loyal to that Dagburn. But I kept watching and I'm like, Dana is snaky. Like, she is slick. But then we don't get to find out who the true Dana is. Because she will be loyal as long as you're loyal to her. As Dagburn found out. I think he didn't want to stick up for her about some nonsense she was doing. So that's when the whole Dagburn fighting and stuff went on. Because Dagburn wasn't as loyal as she was. And then all the dirty secrets came out. You know what I mean? All those hidden things that she knew about. When she was hanging out with them, she had to air them all out then. And I warned Sly. I made a video to Sly. You guys can ask Sly. And I made a video and I said, please consider who you're hanging out with because Dana is a snake in the grass. And Sly's like, no, that's my boo. That's my friendy. That's my bestie. How'd that one turn out? Hey, did Dana fucking let out every fucking secret you ever fucking told her and make up lies on top of it? See, the whole thing that got me thinking about Dana is I watched a little bit of that JM in the AM. And while Dana's going on about God and how people are going to be punished about because they fucking went after her and like first off, Dana, eye for an eye and all this other shit you're saying. Your God has nothing to do with Jesus. Like, doesn't Jesus sit at the right hand of God? And well, Jesus is the truth. You know what I mean? And that's what I don't understand is that Jesus says forgiveness. He doesn't say bring them back into your life. Feel sorry for them because they're going to be punished for the deeds that they're doing to you. But instead, Dana wants like Dana, you ain't got God, sweetheart. Don't say God. You can call him by your father's name because he's no God. You call him Satan. You got Satan in your brain, sweetheart. You ain't got God. You're a nasty piece of work, and I'm just telling you this because I love you. I want the best for you, but you are a twisted sister. I don't know what else is going on around in town there. Anyways, Dana C. Calpin. Well, if you want to be with your father Satan, then just call him by name. Don't say God and stuff like that. Cause well, I'm just saying you can prove to me where I haven't got God. You can tell me where this, hey, trying to be as fucking much like Jesus as you can. Fucking putting yourself out there looking like a fucking crazy man to try and help fucking save the kids, but you can't do it alone. So you gotta show people like, hey, fuck, the truth is worth fighting for. All we want to know is the truth. You know what I mean? But what else do we got? We got Dagburn. Someone I made a little shorty about Dagburn earlier, and it was about how he's showing everybody how he's got burnt CDs. Like just throwing it out there, hey, bud, I got bootleg CDs, and it's totally like against the law, but he doesn't care. Like fuck, he got away with fucking streaming that boxing thing he did too. Like one day, like everything's just gonna fall apart for him. Every fucking shitty thing he ever did. But this is great. I'm watching this. This is from earlier.
I mean, I don't have the money that it takes to file a lawsuit on some of these people. I think a lawyer would take the case on Mr. Swanson because it's got to do with the.
He wants his fans to pay for it. So he can sue everybody. Listen, it gets better. He's fucking intelligent, this one.
I think he'll do it for free. But these other people, I would have to have money to file lawsuits on these people. And I'm going to start a GoFundMe for a legal fund to go after these people. I think that would be a good.
How many of you idiots out there are going to pay for Dagbur's attorneys? I wouldn't worry about money right now, Dagburn. I worry about your soul, buddy, because she's dark. Really, like. Dana's got problems, buddy. You got big problems. Because you actually got fooled. I don't think Dana has too many people fooled. But for some reason, you got a bunch of buffoons. Like, to go, like, I can see, like, if you want to go back and forth with Gail, but you want to fucking, like, you've wished death upon her son before. Now you want to slam something, like, she didn't do it. If you want to carry on and give the news about Billy, that's one thing. But why do you have to mention the family? It's because you're hateful, Dagburn. It's because you're a fucking piece of shit. And, well, you did say miscarriages were in for 2024, didn't you? Like, you are such a fucking. You're a cupcake. You trying. Oh, man. Dude, God sees you. You gotta remember, Dagburn, you can't run, you can't hide. When you go out to see God, you're the one judging yourself by then. Oh.
Dear y'all. And anybody wants to support here before the end of the day, I'm going to have that GoFundMe started. If you want to donate to it, just share it out. Even if it's $1, I don't
Share
care.
it out. He doesn't
I
care.
put the
He
Cash
doesn't
App in the
what happens when he decides not to sue? He just keeps that slush fund.
I put it down in there. If you want to donate to that.
Johnny wouldn't do that, would he? He'd give all the money back.
That's what we're doing. We're going after these people legally, okay? Mr. Swanson decided to go live today, and he was inside the business where he works at, in the shop. And he says that. I got it recorded. I recorded all of it because I know what he tried to do. He tried to take it down because I'm saying this. But he was at his workplace. At his workplace now. And slandering the ever living shit out of me. I don't care what he's saying. You know what I mean? I ain't triggered about nothing about what he's saying.
Well, you're making a video, so obviously you took notice, bud. You're fucking brilliant.
Know where the information's coming from, and because he said something about that I supposedly beat my ex while she was holding a baby. Look, my son is 21 years old, y'all. 21 years old. These people want to rehash shit. You know what I mean?
He
They want to
sounds like
rehash
he's
shit
triggered.
and keep on throwing shit out there because the truth is being told about Billy. Okay? I brought this to the forefront. They can't stand it that I brought it to. They didn't want it to be out. So what they're doing right now is
They didn't want it to be out. Like it's not gonna be out. Like you got the newspaper clippings, you moron. Like there's nothing they can do for it to be out. You just don't have to take that extra mile to fucking smash it in their face. In probably the worst times of their lives. Like I said, they didn't do it. You know what I mean? You shouldn't.
is just they're backpedaling like motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But this is what I'm going to do. I've already got it on lock with the suit that I'm going to file against Mr. Swanson. Okay? I just need that info of where he works at. I got his name, got his address, all that. I need to find out where he works at, y'all, and I will be filing a lawsuit on his business. His business. I will be filing a lawsuit against his business because he is at work and doing this. Okay? This guy's been an issue.
What kind of fucking loser sue somebody that might not even have a clue what the fucking person's doing? What kind of fucking. I'll tell you what kind of person does. A greedy motherfucker who would do anything for money. Anything. Anything. That boy's got the devil. You mean to tell me, how the fuck can that even happen? I'm gonna sue you because somebody that works for you made a video saying that I beat my ex-wife. Like, holy fucking, like, oh. And then, hey, shout out to fucking Miss Patty and Ronnie. Can you believe this fucking guy has enough nerve to fucking bark at Upchurch about going to his sister's stuff when he's not getting along with his family? He can't understand that his mother stole from him and he can't even get her to fucking admit any sort of fucking fault. In fact, she says Ryan ruined her dreams. That's how fucking narcissistic that cunt is. Like, holy fuck. Like, how do you get that information? Comes from fucking somebody over on that side. How fucking douchebaggish do you have to be to give Dagburn information like that? Like, what a fucking scumbag move. On both parts. I mean, hey, Bod, hey, Dagburn, you listen to this. If your mother stole from you and she wouldn't fucking admit it, would you still fucking go and hang out with her? Fucking give your head a shake, you dumb son of a bitch. But then again, I don't know. Fuck. It's hard. Like, when you guys talk about God, I want to puke. I can't hardly even watch you anymore. Like, I watch like 10-minute clips and I'm just like, how do they talk about God? Like, if I'm doing something wrong, please, like I said, let me know where my actions would get. Don't come at me with the fucking swearing neither, because, well, it's just fucking words. It's whatever meanings you want to put to them, you know what I mean? Hey, you guys are cursed with your own words. Do you know that? Do you ever think about little things like when you greet somebody and it's like, hello? You know what I mean? Go and see what the O means, because then you got hell, and then like a cup O coffee to inspire. You know what I mean? Like, you guys not think about stuff like that? Probably not. I'm an outside thinker, and that makes me crazy. Because, hey, the devil doesn't have the whole fucking system. You know what I mean? He couldn't have been working forever, at this little game he's playing, you know what I mean? But then again, he don't even know, and neither does a lot of you know that you're already checkmated. God's people are here, and some people are about to get fucked up, and they're gonna eat their feelings. They're gonna be forced to, and it ain't gonna be pretty. It ain't gonna be pretty. Like, can you imagine Dagburn having to face himself? Like, he's never fucking had to struggle in his life. He doesn't even know what it's like to work. What? He takes the shortcut fucking to quit being an addict. Fuck. That's what I think a lot of addicts actually do find God. It's in that fucking struggle. You know what I mean? When you don't feel strong enough, there's a little voice in your head saying, fucking get the fuck up. You can do this. You can do this. The devil's the one fucking on your shoulder saying, hey, don't, let's take this in boxing. You know what I mean? Let's trade one evil for another. This is my opinion, you know what I mean? If you're on some boxing, you're still addicted to something, you know what I mean? But hey, what do I know? I've, on contrary to what Creek Squad spreads about me, I've never did a heavy drug in my life. Other than one time in the hospital, they gave me morphine. And I said to myself, I never want to have that again because that fucking felt so good. So you know what I mean? I was like, I'm never fucking, no. Anyways, let's listen to what Dagburn has to say some more.
For a long time. I heard that there was talk that I get on here and I spew shit. Look, I don't go after anybody that don't go after me. I just don't.
Yeah, Upchurch just fucking knew who he was and just fucking randomly picked Dagburn out of the fucking YouTube slush box that he wanted to. Oh, man. And like he didn't go after Gail on Patty's behalf. You know what I mean? Like,
I had no reason to. So.
Hey, you came after me, shit turd. And then you wouldn't back your fucking shit up. You've always got me blocked. You know what I mean? A couple times you've let me off and let me back, and then you block me again. I wish you'd just answer the brown pant thing. You know what I mean? Hey, Johnny, did you have a regular with brown pants? Fuck, you could fucking really make me look stupid. You know what I mean?
Hate it when I get on here and I defend myself and I say some shit that they don't like.
He was defending himself when he went to fucking Gotcha Man's dad's place. That's defending himself. What was that old man gonna do to him? Fuck yeah. What an idiot. Gotcha Man's a mixed child. I don't know. What did that mixed child have to do with anything? I don't know. But apparently it was a problem that Dagburn had to point out, or he wouldn't have pointed it out. You know what I mean? But hey.
Only just words. They take these words and it hurts their feelings so bad. And they hate
it. Johnny gets his feelings hurt more than anybody. I mean, he acts like such a victim. Oh, wow.
It's so bad that they want me dead, y'all. These people are threatening. Gangsta is already threatening death upon me.
Well, listen. Like, this guy has told Wade Teaver to die I don't know how many times. I mean, he wished Billy dead. He accused Skyler of, like, being with other men. I mean, like God knows this stuff, Johnny Dagburn. He like if I know, he knows, and I'm like if you could point out where I'm wrong. I mean,
Like, this guy has put money on my head, Mr. Swanson, and I've got that recorded too. I played it on my live the other day.
I don't agree with that shit. I mean, you can pick Johnny apart by his own words, but why do you need to beat him up? He's already beaten himself up enough, you know what I mean? When he has to face God and there's like Johnny, you judge yourself, man. I think this is only my opinion. He is such a loving God that he gives you the honor of being your judge, jury, and executioner, but you can't lie. You know what I mean? Boy, like, do people not think like I honestly don't know if there's hell or not. I think there's probably a bad place for bad people. You know what I mean? I don't think that you get away with a whole bunch of bad shit at the end. That's just what I believe, but I might be wrong. But who knows? Maybe it is like the reincarnation cycle, and we keep getting chances, and maybe there's a final exam. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Isn't that what they say? There would be a final, and well, should be to pass. Don't be on the fucking fence, or you're on the wrong path. You know what I mean? It's not that hard to be fucking righteous, really. Like, if I'm being honest, it's not that hard. Just fucking tell the truth. Fucking be who you are. It doesn't matter what anybody else fucking says. You know what I mean? Know your own power. Fucking create your own fucking world based on your own works. But you can't right now. Because it's fucking system set up against you. But more, Johnny.
Money over my head, $20,000. Somebody make $20,000 if they just knock me out. If they knock me out on camera. Yep.
Does he really think a fucking YouTuber is gonna put out $20,000 to put a hit out on you, dude? Like, does anybody believe that guy would actually pay up? Like, I don't. Like, how would he have 20? What kind of store was he working in, bud? What kind of, like, like he works for a business. You're not going to sue him because there's no money in it, but you're worried about a $20,000 bounty. You're a moron, Johnny.
They make bank. They make bank. These are the kind of threats I'm getting. Just for exposing the truth. And that's the thing with independent, when you're doing this shit independently, there's been news people that does this shit. I spoke with some of them, and they have received threats. There's some that had to move from where they live because the threats.
Well, if the news companies, I don't think they get on the internet bashing their aunts and their wives and fucking being a complete fucking tool. They're just, I don't know, man. I mean, you're an independent, who read the news off a piece of paper, off an article.
God for putting shit out about the truth.
Johnny's out here saving the world with his truth that he reads from somebody else.
Somebody was talking about people. I ain't read the comments. But let me talk about the comments. But these people call me ignorant. I'm the fucking one that's ignorant. You know what I mean? No. You people are just ignorant. Very fucking ignorant. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just very, very, very freaking ignorant. They put it out there what they're going to do to somebody, what they want done to somebody.
Oh, they are a bunch of idiots. Anybody who goes after Johnny Dagburn and can't just use his own words against him is a fucking moron and they're headed to the same place as Johnny. So I would smarten up unless you want to spend eternity with Johnny. You know what I mean, Wade and Seeper? You know what I mean, boys? Unfucking get your shit together or you'll spend eternity. That'll be hell. You guys will have to hang out with Dagburn. That'll be your own little personal hell for being little Dagburn yourself. Can you imagine that, boys? You guys hanging out with Dagburn for all of eternity. that'd be entertaining to see. Maybe I'll ask my daddy if I can take a peek at hell every once in a while. Can I see what's going on down there? See how old Dagburn and Wade and Seeper are getting along? I'm just kidding. What is hell though? Makes you wonder, is it a fiery pit? What is it? Is it even real? Who knows? You know what I mean? But what I do know is I'm escaping the Matrix. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I learned from Wizard of Oz. You know what I mean? I found my brain and my heart. Found out I got a soul. Now I got the courage to look like a fucking idiot to try and get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? I'm going with the Father. I don't care how stupid I gotta look to you fucking people. I do not. If it's reincarnation, I do not want to come the fuck back. I do not want to be a WEF slave. You know what I mean? Maybe it is reincarnation, and once they get the population down so low, they've actually killed bloodlines, so there's no more reincarnation. Who knows how this whole thing works? I just take the worst option, like hell, and I know I don't want that. So I try and clear all my bases so I get the best outcome possible, and that's to be like Jesus. You know what I mean? Stand up and say that children need to be saved, and well, we should be free as well. And the system that we have really sucks, and we could actually change it. But hey, no one wants to hear the play, and no one. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm on the wrong side. Should I try Rumble? Should I take Rusty's advice if I can go over to Rumble? Who knows? See, this is the thing. I like using YouTube. Rumble, they just let things go over there. I know what I'm seeing on fucking YouTube is fucking censored, so I fucking gotta be real. You know what I mean? Russell Brand ain't gonna come out and lie, or they're just gonna take his fucking channel away. And what he says is pretty scary. But then you get into redacted, and that gets even more scarier. But here's the thing: we shouldn't be scared because, well, they only have power because we give it to them, and we could switch that power by, well, finding out what the truth is. But someone has to be smart and have a plan on how to do it. And I do, but nobody wants to fucking hear it.
Money they're putting on somebody's head. It's just, we're just gonna handle it legally is what we're gonna do about it. What we need to do.
Legally.
We don't need to be doing stupid shit. That's what they want you to do. They want you to, they want me to, act out is what they want me to do.
Well, congratulations, you guys.
And I'm not doing that anymore.
You are.
I'm not doing the shit that I was doing, acting out.
Oh no.
You just can't do that, man.
Perfect.
There's so many people on here that these people that don't even know me, bro, that don't even know me want to, cause harm to me. They don't even know me.
Yeah, I disagree with that. I'm just trying to help you because I think you're causing harm to yourself. And I think when you find out it's the Great Awakening, well, you told me that God told you it was the Great Awakening. So you think that your behavior is not fucking so good. So you think you might want to wake up and say, hey, maybe I'm not the best version of Johnny Dagburn that I could possibly be. I'm kind of a tool. Maybe I should do something. Maybe I should, as Johnny Dagburn, figure out who I am and what do I want to aspire to be. What's my dream as Johnny Dagburn other than fucking being famous for being a fucking retard? Like, I seen him the other day. It was so funny. Uh, I think Gail was doing something to say something about some that's dumb Stephen Hutt something. Fuck, he's so dumb. He's so dumb. I feel sorry for that young lad. The dumbness that just it just oozes out of his ears. It's like there's no brains going on in there. But anyways, Gail said something about famous, and Dagburn says, "See, this bitch thinks she's famous. She ain't famous. No, she's not famous. Like, not as famous as me." What a turd. What a turd.
These people don't know me at all. So it's time to do
Well, they
something
do.
about it.
You let us
It's
know
time.
who you are.
It's just went on too long.
But they should
I'll
know
speak
that.
what I want to speak on. This is what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to go back and forth with these people. If I feel like I'm going to want to post it.
Why would you want to go back and forth with them? Why would you just not? Hey, why wouldn't you? I seen Gail put it up there. Panel up, bitch. Why wouldn't you take the opportunity? If they start screaming and yelling over top of you, then just get off. Just say, I'm not doing it. But hey, if you guys are given equal opportunity to talk, or you actually have to listen to one another, maybe you'd actually figure some shit out. Maybe you'd see that both of you are pieces of shit, but Johnny, I'd have to say that you are the bigger piece of shit. Like, you are just, you just do things that I didn't even think were humanly possible. Like, like the thing on Kansas, like, dude, when you repent for who you are, it's not a fucking, well, you know what I mean? You gotta think about what you did, the effects it had on other people, how you make sure that that isn't going to be in a reoccurring thing. What can you do to stop from doing that bullshit? What's up, AD? Just going over some Dagburn shit. You know what I mean? He is in bad trouble. He's got some demons, as you say. I'm blocked from Dagburn. Dagburn won't have anything to do with me. Not a fucking thing. You want to get him paneled up with me? I'd fucking gladly do it. But he won't. We can go over from the beginning of our relationship to where we are right now. And he can let me know honestly, AD, the two of us, we could make either one of us look bad. Right? He can show me where I'm going to hell and what I do and say is bad. Or I could do the same to him. Which way do you think it goes? He's just a horrible person, AD. He hasn't got God. Do you see what he does to that family? To wish death upon Wade? I'm not saying that Wade and Sieper don't do bad shit on Dagburn, but to wish them death and fucking, like, I don't know. It's all confusing. I don't know. Like, I gotta listen to Dana talk about God. That's hard on the ears, man. Like, really, like, I mean, God is not an eye for an eye. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean God doesn't want you to protect yourself. You know what I mean? He wants you to protect yourself, but don't go out there being violent and doing vile things. Just show the vile things that these people have done to you. That's all you have to do is expose the truth. That's all you should have to do. Exposing the truth should be it. But not everybody plays these disgusting fucking games. Like, you gotta admit, your boy Cashville, he looked bad on that fucking Triple T show, eh? Like, if you're being honest, that was bad. He looked like a liar. Like, if I'm being honest, he got. But that's the thing. You get loyal to men, you know what I mean? You don't side with the truth. That's the problem these days. Being loyal to men. That's my bro. I gotta, no matter what, it's being loyal to men and not to God. Because if you're loyal to God, you go on the side of the truth. That's why I've always said, when Johnny Dagburn has the truth and he uses it, I stick up for him. When he exposes their bullshit, I stick up for him. But to be just as fucking ruthless and stupid as they are makes him no better. But see, the thing with Wade, the whole thing with those guys is, well, you have to be loyal to the truth, and then you have God. That's the thing. That's the Jesus, you know what I mean? AD, let me try and put it to you this way. In the beginning was God and the Word, right? And the Word. What was Jesus? What did he symbolize? The truth. What sits at the right hand of God? Truth. Too many people dude, do you know what my spiritual journey's all been about? Untangling lies. Lies that have tried to destroy my life. And I've tried to explain and tell my story, and nobody wants to hear it. Because I think people could relate to it. When you get hospitalized 5 fucking times, bud, for thinking you're a chosen one and you're trying to help. I wasn't going around hurting anybody. I wasn't fucking, no, hospitalized for violence and suicide. Dude, do you know I showed my psychiatrist weird fucking videos with lights in them in the sky, and he acknowledged them? You know what I mean? Dude, I ain't going to nobody's house. I'm not going. I'm fucking. I'm I don't understand humanity. I don't. I can't even fathom it in my head anymore. Like, I see good people out there, but it's just not on YouTube. You guys have no clue what's going on in the real world. It's you guys are so fucking glued into this thing. It's unreal. You guys give your power away. Like, everybody, fuck, holy shit. Do you imagine how hard this is? Hey, AD, how do you think you would handle if you thought you were chosen? And that, well, how would you do it without looking crazy, bud? How would you do it? You know what I mean? Because I relate to like all those Bible characters, bud. You know what I mean? Jeremiah a lot. The weeping prophet. Fuck, I've been on my hands and knees so many times begging God to take it away from me. Fucking give it to somebody else. Fuck, but then I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go back to sleep neither. I don't want to be like these people. I don't want to be living in pure ignorance and bliss and fucking thinking everything's okay. Because it's really not. It's real like the WHO treaty, but she's Did she get signed today? You know what I mean? Hey, those empty Walmarts. Can we start putting the immigrant, the fuck? Hey, they're talking about civil unrest. You know what I mean? Hey, they want us fighting. They don't like you, AD. In fact, they put you in a war that you should never have been in. They fucking hate you so much. They put your life on the line for their fucking greedy fucking needs. Look at what they've done to your soul. Like, did you get that? You know what I mean? But somebody should be standing up and we should be getting our answers on that. Because if it's not good, and they kicked a whole bunch of people out because they just wanted the right to decide, but the people that followed the orders probably, like, they get fucked. The people who followed the orders get fucked. That's the thing, following men, not asking questions. That's the thing. That's what makes me feel like such a fucking loser sometimes. Like, I'm glad it happened for a reason. I got it. But it's not like I was delinquent and didn't fucking ask questions and go to my doctor and like try and, you know what I mean? They fucking put that time crunch on you, and when you got an old guy living with you and they're telling you if you don't, he might die, then fuck, what do you do? You know what I mean? That's a lot of pressure. But here's the thing, the difference between me and most of the people who got it won't fucking admit it or even take a look. Because that would mean that they made a mistake and that they fucking barked at people who didn't get it and made fun of them and trashed them and made them feel like fucking garbage. So rather than face fucking reality, they'd rather keep on hating and get the next boost. That's how stubborn humans are, bud. You know what I mean? It's pretty ridiculous. Pray for people at a distance, Stardust. I can't pray for anybody. I think we can only pray for ourselves. It's our own connection to God, you know what I mean? I can pray all I want, but I don't think if you don't believe, then fuck. I'm not saying you, but if the person you're praying for doesn't believe that what they want can happen, then what can I do? That's what Jesus was teaching. The kingdom is within. You know what I mean? Within every individual. He told us that we were just as powerful as he was. We are all gods. Like if God. See, I think differently than a lot of people because people think that we're God. You know what I mean? We are source creation, which is right. I think we are source's creation. We are the creation. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I don't know. This is the thing that if we actually got together, we could probably find out a whole lot. I get tired of repeating myself, but the Vatican's probably got a treasure trove of stuff. And I'm quite sure if we actually looked up our native heritage, a lot of their stuff was real as well. You know what I mean? AD, did you know this? Did you know that the natives used to take like the bipolars and schizophrenics and they ended up being the chosen ones, like the medicine man and the chiefs and the healers and all that good stuff? But they'd have to go through stuff. What happened is sometimes you get a heyoka. You don't want to fuck with the heyoka because they can see right fucking through you. That's the problem with my life. I can see through people. I see who they are for what they are. The good, the bad, and the ugly. unfortunately, is fucking people don't. I can't wrap my head around the fact that a grown man can tell me that the WEF is real, not watch their videos and see that that's a shitty future for them, or that if we don't do something right now, you're never going to be able to say anything to hurt anybody's feelings. If somebody tells me that they're a 50-year-old, if a 50-year-old man tells me that they're a 13-year-old girl, I should not have to take those thoughts on and think that it's appropriate for him to shower with a 13-year-old girl or even compete against her. I don't, I fucking, I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me to live in a world like this. What's up, Vintage? Yeah, I like, I don't know. My TikTok's even worse than my YouTube. Nobody gets it. Like, I have people coming after me. The government doesn't censor our social media. Fuck. Okay. Did you ever hear of the Twitter files? Hey, the app that we're talking on right now, the Americans are trying to ban it. You know what I mean? They don't. Why is that? Well, because we're talking and we're spreading information, not misinformation. Like we show facts and documents and all that sort of stuff. But fuck, no, they don't. They have no control over what the Mark Zuckerberg's our friend. Why does Mark Zuckerberg get our information and TikTok doesn't? Who cares what information TikTok? What are they gonna do? Know where we shop? What we're doing? Like fuck, like you know what I mean? Best psyop ever. This is a psyop you're in, Vintage. I'm telling you. I see it. It's already checkmated. Bill Gates and Justin Trudeau and all those fools. And then we'll get to find out who their puppet masters are because, well, Justin and Bill Gates, and we'll find out just what kind of pussies they are. They'll give up their daddies in no time. You know what I mean? We just got to get over this fear of Bill Gates, and I don't get it. I don't, like, hey. But then again, Vintage, I got plans. I got plans. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to get on a big platform sooner or later, and I'm going to try and spread this message. We're going to get all of the news, all of them, like even like Roseanne and Kim Iverson and Redacted and Russell Brand, and we're going to find out who's on our side. And all we're going to do is we're going to ask all the same questions, and we're going to tell the mainstream news that they better start telling the real news, or we're going to find out if the alternate news is the liars or the mainstream news. Because someone's lying to us, and we're going to find out. But what we also have to do is we have to go like the convoy in Canada. America and Canada should simultaneously do it. We'll do like a convoy around the RCMP. We'll have like bouncy castles and coffee and donuts and good time. And we'll go to the RCMP. We'll ask all the employees to come, and then we'll ask them if they'll talk with us and stuff like that. And then we'll ask them at the end, we'll say, hey, whose side are you on? Like, only if once we get the truth, you know, if the truth is that, well, our governments are a bunch of shitheads and you guys got a bunch of bad people working there, can the good ones please come on our side and we'll protect you? This is a one-time offer and a one-time deal. And if you shitheads want to tell on the rest of the shitheads, This is a one-time offer. Either you're going to stand on our side or you're going to stand on theirs. We got to show them our numbers and our power and tell them that we love them and we want them on our side. And then we got to go to all our police too. But we got to pick the bad ones out, man. Because I'll tell you, there's some shitheads in my town and I can prove it. Part of my awakening process. The chief of police in Elmer is a fucking douchebag and it's recorded and I have all the fucking receipts. He's a fucking menace to fucking society and to my mental health. It's gonna be a rude awakening for a lot of people. But hey, we gotta tell the police we want them on our side, we love them. Which game do they want to play? Do they want to play the devil's game or do they want to play the game like I don't agree with what's going on in my country at all. Like, my country is going to shit. Like, who, who, who in their right mind would want to put heroin and crack and all that on the streets legally? Who would want to put money and fund that? What kind of fucking moron would invest in that? Rather than all these clean needle places, we could take all this fucking money and invest in fucking people getting better who are hooked on the fucking stuff. No, we can't do that because, well, people need to be free to do whatever the fuck they want, just as long as it doesn't affect the government. Junkies are junkies because they're fucking enabled, and we're letting people across the borders with fucking drugs, and we let cartels run our fucking lives, and nobody will stand up to them because they're fucking scared of dying. Nobody wants to stand up for what's right. Fucking cartels are all going down too. It's God's world, not fucking Satan's, and it's about to be found out. Satan's been temporarily running this place, and God's people are here to expose the fucking bullshit. And they can kill each and every one of us, and when it's their time to go, we'll be sitting with our Father, and they'll be sitting with theirs, not knowing if the devil lied to them about their ending. You know what I mean? The devil's been a liar from the beginning, right? It's been said. Why would you serve Satan, knowingly serve Satan who's a liar? Like, you can dress him up just because he makes you feel good. He's the fucking thing that makes you tell you you shouldn't be going to save your children. He's the thing saying, hey, Carl's fucking crazy. God's the little voice inside of you going, this guy fucking makes sense, but I ain't fucking telling him that. Anyways, I should go to bed. It's right. Time for me to go to bed. I know I'm not crazy. That's why I've always kept going. Hey, someone's got to prove it to me. And well, Vintage, we're going to bring love back. That's the thing. Love just doesn't look the way people want it to look. Because guess what? When you love something, you're willing to tell the truth. And if it doesn't want to accept it, then you just tell it it's stupid. You know what I mean? I don't like calling people stupid because I think stupid is just ignorance. Maybe I should use ignorance more. I don't know. I tried it the nice way, and the nice way don't work. You know what I mean? But hey, take care, everybody. Love you, Vintage.